Hi everybody. As you know, yesterday we opened the question box for you, and the questions we were inviting you to ask us were all about the partner visa. So today I'm going to answer those questions for you. If you don't know, I'm Erica from Bravo Migration, and we're here to help. And the first question was, do I need to be married to apply for a partner visa? Would it work if I was just engaged, if I had a fiancé? The answer is no. You don't have to be married to apply for a partner visa. You need to meet the requirements of a partner visa, which are being married and living together with your partner or your husband, or being in a de facto relationship where you are not married, but you are living together as if you were married. That's the requirement for the partner visa. If you are just engaged, or if you are going to get engaged, then there's another visa you could apply for called the prospective marriage visa, and the number of that visa is 300. However, be very careful. The 300 prospective marriage visa is only for people who are outside of Australia. So if you're here already and you want to apply for the visa, you need to leave to apply. Or if you are not here and you are outside, then you can apply from outside of the country. But the answer is no, you don't need to be married. You can be in a de facto relationship, which is you are living together as a de facto couple without being married. And the other question we've got to answer is, does my sponsor need to be Australian for me to get a partner visa? Well, it depends on what you consider being Australian. So the sponsor has to be an Australian citizen, or an Australian permanent resident, or a New Zealand citizen, eligible citizen. So what is an Australian citizen? Is someone who was born here and was granted citizenship by birth, or is someone who migrated to Australia and was granted citizenship later? For example, in my case, I wasn't born in Australia, but I am an Australian citizen. Now, if your sponsor is already a permanent resident, but they haven't yet become a citizen, they could still sponsor you on the partner visa. New Zealand citizens can only sponsor people on partner visas if they are what we consider an eligible New Zealand citizen, which is someone who, in most cases, has moved to Australia permanently before 2001. If your partner is New Zealand, he or she cannot sponsor you on the partner visa, but there is another visa for people in relationships with New Zealand citizens who cannot sponsor people on partner visas, and that visa is called New Zealand Citizen Family Relationship Visa. It's a long name, but the number of that visa is 461. Okay, the next question that came to us was in Portuguese, so I'm gonna put it in English for those of you who didn't understand. The question was, what is the average price of a partner visa? With visas, there is no average price. The Department of Immigration establishes a visa application fee, and that visa application is the same in most cases. With the partner visa, there's different fees for different cases. But if you are applying for the partner visa for the first time ever, and you haven't held a prospective marriage before that visa, the normal fee, independent if you are in or outside of Australia, at the moment is $7,715. On top of that, you're going to have to spend money with health checks, with police checks, and with a migration firm if you are smart enough and if you use one to help you. Okay, the next question is, my partner will get a student visa. Do I get a partner visa with him? All right, that's a very common question that we receive. So you get a partner visa if you are applying with a relationship with an Australian citizen or a permanent resident. If your partner, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, if they are also on a temporary visa, if they have a student visa or a sponsorship visa or a graduate visa, or if they're applying for those visas and you want to be included in that visa with your husband or partner, you are going to get the same visa as they are getting. You are not going to apply for a partner visa. You are not going to get a partner visa for yourself. If your partner is on a student visa, you will get a student visa. If they are on a graduate visa, you get the same visa. based on your partner relationship or on your marriage relationship, but it's not a partner visa, so be careful. A lot of people think they have to apply for a partner visa when it's a completely different thing. All right, the next question is, can I cancel my student visa or any other visa after I apply for my partner visa? This question is also a common question that we get a lot. So be careful, because lodging any visa application, not just a partner visa application, any application, does not cancel your current visa automatically. And even if you want to go and cancel your visa yourself, you have to be very careful with the consequences. You will be unlawful after a cancellation. It cancels your bridging visa as well. And the visa you get to sort out your situation afterwards might not be beneficial to you. So be very careful before you cancel it yourself. And for sure, lodging a partner visa application does not cancel your student visa automatically. A lot of people think so, but it's not the case. You still have to keep going to school, paying your fees, and achieving your academic results as part of your student visa, okay? Next question. What about the de facto visa? There is no de facto visa. There is only the partner visa and the prospective marriage visa. The partner visa, you can apply via a marriage relationship where you have actually married your partner, or through a de facto relationship where you are not married but you are living together as if you were married. But it is the same visa, it's the partner visa. There's no separate visas for people who have gotten married and people who are in a de facto relationship. All right, the question now is, how long do I have to be living together before I apply for the partner visa? That depends. If you are applying just on the basis of your de facto relationship without having registered your relationship with the Australian government, you must show evidence that you have been living together for a minimum of 12 months before applying for the visa. It's not 12 months after you applied, it's before you have applied. So if you don't have those 12 months, you need to have exceptional circumstances for asking the government to waive the requirement. So for example, there was a child who was born from the relationship, or there's some other difficulties or circumstances that we can use to explain your case. If there are no exceptions, then you must show evidence that you have lived together for 12 months at least. Now, if you haven't lived together for 12 months, you can still apply as long as you make a registration of relationship with the state government in which you live. That relationship, once it's registered, that replaces the requirement that you must live together for 12 months. So you still need to be living together, in our opinion, when you lodge the partner visa, even if you are married or if you have registered your relationship. But then you don't have the 12 months requirement right on the dot anymore. Thanks. All right, and the last question about partner visas for today is, do I have to register my relationship, my de facto relationship with the Australian government? You don't have to do that, but you may have to if you don't have any time living together, or if you don't have the 12 months. So it's either the 12 months living together or the registration of relationship if you have less than 12 months. Also, people who get married don't have to do it. It's a choice for some cases. In other cases, people don't have time left on their visas to spend living together for 12 months, and in those cases they have to do it, but not everyone has to do it. So the answer is not everyone has to do it. Also be careful, because you register the relationship with the state government, and each state in Australia has different laws in relation to this, and some states don't accept registration of relationship. So talk to us if you want to know what happens in your state and what happens in your case in particular. Thanks for asking these questions, and until the next question box. Bye.